What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Welcome to this all zodiac signs. You know, love messages and matchmaking. So the way this works is pretty much anybody that comes to this live, whether Facebook or here on YouTube, you guys are gonna post you know, your zodiac sign, age, sex, and location. See if you guys can match with someone. I have more people on YouTube, so if you're watching me on Facebook, go ahead and come to my YouTube, and you'll probably have a bigger chance of meeting somebody. We're gonna start with the love messages for the 12 zodiacs. And we're going to start with Aries here. I'm supposed to, I don't know if... Okay. There's supposed to be music playing, but it's not. For whatever reason. Miss Unique, what's up? How are you? Is the music playing? I don't think so, huh? Huh. I don't want to play. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. There's supposed to be music playing. This new streaming software that I'm using is a little complicated. Well, not complicated. It's easier than OBS, but I just can't get the hang of it. Like, it should be playing. There it is. Oh, I think we got it. Oh, it might be a little bit too loud. Okay. Let's see, music, microphone. Elevator music. Oh, jeez. This sucks. I should have tried doing this before getting on the live here, but for some reason I am not. Oh, that's because I have. Oh, there we go. Elevator music. How's that Eminem song goes? Elevator. Anyways, let's just get to it. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time and effort. Okay, we're gonna start with Aries. Love messages. Remember, the name of the game is you post your information if you want to play. I don't know. I got mixed feelings because last time it sucked. I had a lot going on last Friday, but I still did it, and I guess I'm gonna continue doing it. But the more you interact, the better, right? I am streaming through Facebook, and usually I don't stream to Facebook, but I'm gonna start doing Facebook and Instagram, so hopefully we'll get more people in here. So we're gonna start with the messages for Aries here. Aries people, let's see what's going on. What can you tell me about Aries here? And it's gonna be random. Hopefully it's about new love. We'll tap into new love. We'll force it to talk about new love. But let's see what are the messages for you right now. Just random messages, something that you need to hear. and then we'll tap into love, I guess. Will you rather watch a tree grow or a knee? Okay, you're funny. Oh shoot, that's funny. Miss Unique is here. Give it a like, y'all, and let me know you're here. Don't be shy. All right, so I have for you, Aries, I have what's going on, this energy of wanting. So I have a fire sign here, either a fire sign or you're feeling very fiery and passionate. There's a sense of wanting to meet this person, but then at the same time there's like a sense of not sure if this is a good idea. Now whoever is coming towards you, Aries, they're coming in very passionately. They just want to see you. They want to meet you with that Knight of Wands. That Knight of Wands energy is like instant, like very rushed, because they have some sort of urgency to get to know you or to get to you. But I feel like it's taking forever. You've been waiting, or they've been waiting a long time. I feel like the energy doesn't feel right for you. You might be thinking, if you have somebody that you're trying to meet or you're talking to right now, Aries, it feels like it's just, there's something off about this person. It could be that this is a connection that is barely starting. Maybe you just barely started talking to somebody. That could be a water sign, fire sign here. There's a lot of secrets, or you feel like things are not out in the open. Like you feel like this person has a lot more to say, but they're not saying anything. Okay, I feel like there's some sort of mystery when it comes to this person, because with the Knight of Wands, there is a sense of wanting to meet and get together with this person. But with that moon, there's also that sense of, you could be telling me that you don't really know what's going on, or you're going through something in the background that they don't know about, or maybe you feel like they're going through something, like maybe you think they're barely getting off of a relationship or something like that. Oh, wow. You have no idea of what's coming to you, Aries. There's a person here that, again, either if you haven't been talking to this person, strong fire sign now, there's a little bit of water in their chart, or maybe there's water, or maybe they're a water sign, but they have some fire in their chart here. By that I mean they're either Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, with maybe water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So that could be like a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with fire in their chart. Now, what's happening here is that this is some sort of connection where this person is just appears out of nowhere, and they rush to you. And here we have a connection that is being formed very passionately, also very slowly but very surely. I feel like it starts pretty slow. Here, let me just restart. I feel like this is gonna start very slow, and then it's just gonna take off like that, like clarifying everything, that all the doubts that you have or that they have. I think it's gonna be a really good connection. You have no idea that you're about to get into some sort of new cycle or some sort of new romantic connection here. It could be that, obviously this is for the single. This whole reading is going to be for the single zodiac sign. So if you have somebody that you're already in connection with, then this is not going to be for you, obviously. So don't come to me and say, oh, well, I'm already married, why would I do? Come on. So you have someone here, a fire sign. Look at that, 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, who is going to be a really good connection here. At the bottom of the deck, you have, it could be a Leo, because you have the World card and the Strength at the bottom of the deck. So what this is telling me is that you're about to go into some sort of connection, some sort of cycle here that you don't even know of. Or even if you're talking to somebody and you seem a little uninterested, or the connection is like slow, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, out of the blue, this connection is gonna go from 0 to 100. I do feel like this is a really good match for you. Not only do you have the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Wands is the beginning stages of a relationship that is gonna be pretty, you know, equal give and take here. Let me zoom it in real quick. And, you know, this is the 11-11 card, right? This is kind of a soulmate type of material. This is where you guys are basically have been through the same trauma or through the same difficulties, and you guys have like overcome those and healed through the process. It could also be that you guys have been like, you know, 4 years single, and you guys have been, you know, saving yourselves for the right one, right? It could be that it's a mirroring type of energy here. And 6 of Wands, again, whoever you're meeting or whoever you're coming together pretty soon, they're very popular, they have a following, they, you know, again, they're pretty good at what they do. You can tell me that, you know, you like the way they're able to find solutions to problems, and they're desired and they want it. They're also, again, very popular. You know, this is whoever, they're not necessarily famous, but they're popular. They can gather up a crowd and they have a following, as well as they're very successful. They're bound to be very successful. This person's like they have the winner mentality, whether they're a man or a female here, okay? Yeah, it seems like you've been waiting for this person, or this person has been waiting for you for a good while. Like, it's, you know, you could be telling me right now that you've waited for plus 3 years, plus 4 years for a connection like this. And I see why the relationship starts up, or the connection starts off kind of slow. It's because obviously there is some sort of hesitation when it comes to like you stepping out of that singlehood energy and stepping into welcoming somebody new. Now there is communication, and I feel like the communication comes off as the Page of Cups, which signifies that the intentions are to connect romantically, but at the same time it's like we're not over how do you say, like overshowing emotions, you know, like you're not watering this person down with I like you, da da da. Like there's not too many compliments. It's easy, you know, it's you know, it's the beginning stages of a connection, a relationship, you know, wanting to know somebody, wanting to connect with someone here. So I do feel like there's somebody here that you're about to meet pretty soon, or you're already talking to this person. Aries, strong fire sign, water. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may be different or may differ from your usual type and expectations. This means that we have two people, Aries, that are kind of completely different. Like you could be, you know, like you could be a rebel and maybe they're more calmer, or you can be into something and they're into something else, but you guys have some sort of chemistry together. And although you guys have different, you know, qualities and different interests, you guys are still blending in together. You guys are still interested in each other, okay? Again, this card is saying that your soulmate, and I like labeling people soulmates because soulmates it's a label of a soulmate. Could be anybody, a good friend, a family member, your pet, you know, rather than a twin flame or whatever. So it says that this person could be soulmate material, and if they're not your soulmate could, that connection could be created here, right? Like you meeting this person, you know, matching and hitting it off. If you know, you could create that soulmate connection here with this brand new person. So I do feel like there's love coming your way. Like you don't, I think you know who this person is, or I think you know like you've been talking to them or something like that. It's just that it hasn't been to the point where you guys have met. For some of you guys with the Knight of Wands, you guys already met, but there's some sort of pause, there's some sort of wait when it comes to like needing to see each other again. This person could be working a lot, or maybe you're busy, but you constantly think about this person. You constantly think about, you know, maybe you're having dreams or something like that. Maybe you're having trust issues because this person might not be, look at that, another card of soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, but I feel like when it comes to you or this person, or maybe you guys are mirroring the same energy, it feels like there's some sort of trust issue here being created because you don't know exactly what's going on. So you're like, you could be telling me like that you don't know exactly what this person's doing when they're not around you, you know. But at the same time, you could be telling me that you require more information about this person and what they want, and you know, how they act, for you to fully embrace this connection, or for you to fully give this person a chance. You are interested, but you require more information. I feel like this person as well has a lot of questions about what you do and what you want in the connection. But nevertheless, I feel like they're gonna come towards you. They're gonna find a way to get to you. They're gonna find a way to visit you, to travel towards you, so you guys can get this going. Again, I feel like a little bit of complications and a little bit of hesitation here, but overall, I feel like deep down you're gonna feel like this person is a really good match for you, or a really good, you know, opportunity for you to experience love here. So you have trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. Okay, so there's some sort of, maybe you feel like it's too good to be true, or again, back to that you feel like there's trust issues here. Either they can't trust you all the way for whatever reason, or they're you're not trusting them, you know. Marie Phillips, hi, how are you? Ruby Woo, hi. Elevator music. Oh shoot. Let's see here. Let me add the next zodiac sign, which is going to be Taurus. Oh shit. I mean, oops. Okay, so hide this one and leave this one. Is that annoying? The way the letters are like moving that fast. Is that annoying? I'll make it slower. Okay, that's better, right? All right, let's go to Taurus. Let's see what's going on. What are your messages here? And again, these are going to be random messages, so nothing specific, whatever comes out. I think if this doesn't, work out, I might just give up on this singles ready to mingle type of thing where you guys have the opportunity to meet. It's just, I guess we don't have that many people in the chat room sometimes. So, all right, what are the messages for Taurus? Oh, shoot. All the cards came out, yo. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What are the messages for Taurus? Okay, Taurus, I feel like when it comes to you, there's still some sort of person that you keep thinking of. Like, I feel like you're still stuck. You feel bonded. You feel like in your head, you haven't been able to release anybody, or you feel stuck. Even if you're trying to connect to somebody new, I still have the energy of you feeling stuck, you holding back when it comes to connections and people here. I'll be honest with you, it feels like you're having a difficult time trying to move forward. This type of energy tells me that you could be dealing with the Leo, or maybe you dealt with the Leo, because you have 3 8s. You have number 8, so that's numeral number 8, and that's the Strength card. You have the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, so that's 3 8s. I think number 8 is linked to Leo. If not, it's just because of that infinity symbol. That one's always on the Leo card, and that is a Leo card. So I feel like you have maybe a fire sign or an air sign deep in your head that you haven't been able to move on from, and I feel like you feel stuck. I feel like this person is making you feel stuck. There is something that they're doing on purpose, to be honest with you, that is making you feel stuck. And I'm not trying to like tell you that you're a victim to this, but I feel like you're dealing with some sort of individual that keeps messing with your head, where for you it feels like you can't seem to move on or move forward from them. Like, you keep thinking back of them. You keep wanting to message them for some reason. And this individual is holding back from you on purpose. And they're doing that because when they hold their energy from you, for some reason, you get more attracted to them. So I feel like overall, you're still dealing with some sort of situation here. You're still battling your thoughts when it comes to like whether to date someone new or to go back to somebody from the past. Again, there's a lot of stagnancy when it comes to your to you meeting somebody new or wanting to date someone new. I feel like you're still interested in somebody from the past, or somebody that hasn't worked out, or somebody that has left you, maybe not necessarily on red, but they left you wanting more. Yeah, I feel like you're wanting to connect with somebody that left you wanting more. Strong fire sign. Could be another earth sign, a little bit of air here too. Um, because this person left you the way they did, and they left the situation this way, it feels like you want to reach out. You still wanting to see them, but they're holding back. For some of you guys, this is some sort of person that is playing games with you. It's wanting to keep you stuck. Their main objective is for you to stay stuck and not move on, right? If this is not someone from your past, if this is somebody new, I feel like there's gonna be communication. I feel like there's gonna be plans, forward movement, and I feel like you guys are gonna be able to connect more like in the summertime, maybe like July through maybe between July and September. That's when you guys are gonna be able to connect and interact with each other. Okay. I feel like some of you Tauruses have a very toxic Leo that is manipulating you. And one thing I would tell you that, you know, okay, I don't even want to talk about this anymore. But some Leos could be saying, or have told you about their abilities to manipulate energies or witchcraft or spells and stuff like that, and you're believing that shit. You're believing that person. Um, I feel like, okay, so this could be the one. You're already met the romantic partner you seek. let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. I feel like there's some sort of battle between y'all two. Again, I feel like either you're walking away from this person or they're walking away from you, but overall there's difficulties, there's distance, there's some sort of like pushback when it comes to the connection. This person could be the one telling you, hey, Taurus, you're the one who's supposed to chase me. You're the one who's supposed to do everything. Like, why don't you just create a plan and come and suit me up my feet, something like that. I feel like, yeah, you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit manipulative, and it's going to be a Leo. If you're dealing with the Leo and you feel like you're still stuck with this person, or this person told you something and you can't seem to like forget about the Leo, I feel like they're playing games and they're trying to control your energy, okay? I really do. It has to be specific Leo. If you're not dealing with the Leo, then you're good. But yeah, it's I don't know. I don't like this person. I'm a Leo and I don't like this Leo. I don't know why. Tell me more about this situation. This person could be telling you that, you guys are meant to be, your wish fulfillment, that they're going to heal you and stuff like that, But this person is very selfish and very self-centered. This person is like giving you a lot of wishy-washy energy, or they could be telling you that, again, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who thinks they can control energies, or they're better than you, and honestly they're not. Is the fact that you're believing that that's it. You're surrendering their power. You're surrendering your power to them, and that's what's making you feel kind of difficult, or kind of they're making you feel like this, stuck. Eight of Swords, okay? And it's all mental. It's all in your head because of whatever this person said to you, or created in your head, that is making you feel that way. I don't see anybody new, because I feel like the Taurus that I'm connecting right now, they're moving away from somebody, or they're already dealing with somebody where it's like non-committal, but at the same time is like you guys are in between of, you could tell me that you're single, but like you're in between of like moving on, but at the same time it's like kind of hard for you to move on from this. Doesn't have to be your next, but it could be like this possible person that you dated and they just left you like that, for whatever reason. All right, we're gonna move on to Gemini. I just don't want it to be like all fast. Slow motion. Okay. There is the Gemini banner right there. So we're on Gemini right now. Again, this is going to be just whatever comes out. Ooh. Next live I'm going to do is going to be predictions for the month of May. So look forward to that. Predictions when it comes to money, finances, just random, and also love, I guess. Tell me what's going on. Tell me the messages for Gemini. What's going on here? Eight of Cups. You could be telling me that you're walking away from a connection. You've been, gathering balance. I feel like you've healed. Maybe you're ready to date. Maybe you're ready to invite somebody into your life. You're balanced, right? I feel like there was a lot of deception. There was a lot of lies when it comes to the person that you were dating in the past, but I think you already surpassed or you're about to surpass all that. Eight of Cups is an energy of self empowerment, of walking away from something that you thought was just walking away from the golden cups and saying, I don't mind leaving those golden cups there. Somebody could take them. I know there's something better out there for me, and you're walking away. You're following your intuition. You're following pretty much your gut feeling and saying, you know what, I got this. I'm gonna meet somebody better. We have Sagittarius energy here, but also we have balance and equality. I feel like you've gathered yourself and you've collected your baggage and you're kind of dealing with that. You're releasing all that additional weight on your shoulder, and you're moving forward. The only thing I don't like here is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords pertains to this energy, or you could say like it's a behavior of, you know, not being honest with yourself or just going with the flow. I feel like right now you're all over the place and you don't know what you want. Okay, this energy to me is like when somebody freshly gets out of a connection or a relationship and they just want to run around and explore. They're hurt. They're running around trying to meet people, trying to talk to everybody. They're giving out their phone number to random people, I keep repeating that to random, individuals, and they want to text to everybody because all they want to do is forget about the past, and all they want to do is forget about all the deception and the lies that they told you. So I feel like be careful, because that Seven of Swords could mean that if you're not careful on what you're doing, especially if you're like sleeping around or if you're talking to a lot of people, like you might run into trouble or difficulties. Okay. I feel like you're out celebrating. I feel like you're out doing your thing, out dancing. You're having fun. You could be okay. Two of wands. Yeah. You're gonna have two possible suitors pretty soon. I feel like you do go out with your friends. Your goal right now, Gemini, is to, I'm talking to the single Gemini. So again, if you're married in a relationship, this is not for you. But for you, single Gemini, I feel like all you want to do is enjoy yourself, enjoy, you know, uh, your freedom right now. But there's gonna be two possible suitors. This could be one person from the past and a new one that you're gonna have to choose in between, of those two. Like you're gonna have to choose either one or the other. It could be a fire sign or it could be like a water sign here. You're gonna have to choose which one to pick. That's gonna be like the hardest. And I don't think you're able to. I think you want to go with the past because the past is a little bit more familiar. You still have love for the past person, but you know that it's done, it's over. The death card is here. I will advise you to go with the new, but honestly, not even the new. If you need time to heal, go ahead and take the time. Go ahead and be single, be free, run around, do your thing. Obviously, if you're going to be sleeping around, use protection. I wouldn't recommend you that because people are nasty nowadays and there's a lot of diseases out there. But as long as you use protection, I think you'll be fine. Maybe it's time to focus on yourself, and maybe this summer is going to be like a, fun summer for you where you just do a lot of events and a lot of, clubs and maybe concerts and stuff like that. Again, I don't think you're committal at this time. Even though you still have two possibilities, two choices, you're still not committal. Okay, there's some sort of healing process that you're still doing, and I feel like your main objective right now is just to like have fun and go out and get some drinks. That's what I'm getting here. Let me see. When would Gemini find new love? Give me a time frame here. When will Gemini find new love? Around June. Around June, you're gonna have. I'm telling you. So I think for me, what I was getting with this two once is two people being in your energy. And I feel like one of them is like a past person, somebody that you already dealt with, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that you already dealt with, but also that you're being presented with another option, another possibility, a brand new person that, you haven't experienced. But I think you're leaning more towards the one that you have emotions for, and I think that's going to be connected to the past person. Don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake of going back to the past, especially if this person was abusive, and abusive could be like physical and or mental, because a lot of people don't realize that some narcissists out there will tell you a lot of things, make you feel one way, kind of like the Taurus reading where I felt this energy of somebody trying to control and manipulate, Taurus. That's a narcissist right there. That's somebody that you want to stay away from, but at the same time, they'll make you feel guilty, and they'll make you want to come back to them. Stay away from that person. I think you're better off alone. You're better off doing your thing rather than going back with someone like that. So, but you have new love coming around June, so that for sure. So not bad. Right now, it's all about you. At the bottom of the deck, I forgot to show you, but at the bottom of the deck, you do have this wounded warrior type of energy. And I feel like, yeah, you're still healing. You're still like in your feelings. You're not letting anybody in. You're just, you're telling people you're fine, but deep down, you're like, fuck, like people are seeing, well, not people are not seeing, but you're feeling the pain, I guess. Let's go to Cancer. If you ever leave me, baby. Cancer. There we go. I gotta do the banners as I do the live. How lame is that? I don't care though. All right, so let's go to Cancer. This is for you, Cancer. Random messages, whatever comes out. Sometimes it's gonna talk about the new person. Sometimes it's gonna talk about you. Okay, just you alone. All right, let's go. If you ever leave me, baby. All right, so let's go. Okay. Two Swords, the Sun card. So there's clarity when it comes to love here. There's clarity when it comes to situation. If you've been put in a position where you don't know where you stand with somebody, there's clarity coming towards to you and towards the situation. Maybe a decision you had to make in the past. Two Swords. It's a mental decision. It's some sort of something that you got to break down and understand. But the reason why you can't make a decision yet, or you haven't been able to make a decision, is because you don't have all the information. But with the Sun card is a clarifier that you're going to get that information. You're going to get that clarity. And I feel like you're making a decision based maybe on two options, or maybe needing to let somebody go from the past for good, like healing from something for good and allowing new love to come into you or into your life. Come into you. Whatever that means. Here we have the Nine of Wands. Again, you feel very hurt. I could be talking to a Cancer here that has been through it, that hasn't been able to recover emotionally here. You still feel guarded. You feel like you need to be guarded. You feel like, people have used you in many ways. You could tell me that your past lover used you for sex or sexually abused you, and you still haven't healed from that. And it doesn't have to be like horrible. It doesn't have to be like they rape you. You know what I mean? It could be more that, like it was too rough or too intense, or it was too much for you. It was against your will at sometimes or at some point, and it just put you through this difficult time here. Yeah, you're some of you Cancers that I'm talking to have you guys are depressed. You guys have a lot of heaviness in your heart. You could have been dealing with the Libra, a Leo, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Some of you guys are getting a divorce or about to get divorced. I feel like some of you guys are seeking some sort of legal action when it comes to this person here. Again, I feel like you're going to fight to get some sort of justice, I feel like you were in an abusive relationship, or you're coming out of an abusive relationship, or maybe you're still healing from some sort of abusive partner here. They could have wanted, like, they could have tried to get you pregnant, or vice versa. You could have tried to get them pregnant to keep them, but it obviously didn't work. It's kind of crazy. This energy is kind of, I don't know why I'm connecting to people that are like going through a lot right now. Like, it's just, sometimes it's just like the energy is just overwhelming, like I want to give good positive readings, but sometimes it's just not, it's not how we want it to be, right? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. Again, you're dealing with somebody. The cards are saying that you need to, you need to make sense. You need to open up to really what the truth is. And forgiving is one thing. Learning to forgive is one thing. You're never going to forget the experience with this person, and it's there implemented into your time life or time frame to for you to evolve and for you to be greater than that, for you to avoid situations like this in the future. But at the same time, I feel like it's one of those things where if this is a relationship that's been done for maybe 9 years or even 8 years, and you're still holding on to it, there's some sort of needing to release all this. I feel like clarity is coming. I feel like the planets are aligning for you, Cancers, for you to release all this and start fresh, start new. Okay. Is there any new love coming towards Cancer? I feel like there's new love coming towards you. Tell me, when is this person going to show up to Cancer's energy or Cancer's life? I feel like there's a new person. There's a Taurus here. Strong Taurus, but could be an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn. Release any attachments to timing. The more you obsess about things, the harder it is for you to manifest them. But I feel like there is going to be somebody here who's going to be able to connect with you, be loyal to you, put you in the pedestal, and pretty much cater to you, because whoever is coming in, they're coming in with that King of Pentacles, and that King of Pentacles is the husband, the wife type of material, depending on what you're dating or your interest is. So that energy is like telling me that this person is gonna it's they're gonna take your feelings into consideration. They're going to want to do things you want to do, right? They're gonna be there for you. They're not gonna cheat on you. They're gonna be loyal. And this person could be could be at a distance, could be in another state or something like that, and they're gonna want to travel to you. Could also be that you guys have to drive. There's a 30-40 minute drive to see each other, and then although there's distance, you guys still, want to find a way to come together. Okay. As far as when this person is gonna appear here, it's not telling me. It's just telling me for you to release any attachment to it and just forgive the past situations, the past. And I think it's going to be hard for Cancer, because Cancer is a very emotional sign. And when Cancer, suffers through like trauma or whatever, it takes them a long time, to kind of allow somebody back into their energy. I think. I don't know why, but I feel like water signs take love matters very, very to the heart. And when they get disappointed in love, although water, which is, in tarot is love and emotions, although there is that, type of element, it hurts them deeper, down to the core, down to the soul. It's harder for water signs to like bounce back. I will say, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, you tell me. All right, we gotta go to Leo now. Let me create the banner here. Okay, let's go to Leo. Let's see what the messages are for Leo. What do we have for Leo? It's a pretty dead live today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because I'm using this other software, but it's not notifying my, followers and subscribers, but it's pretty slow. Pretty slow. All right, Leo, what do we have for you? Single Leos. Ugh. First card to come out, Leo, is the Three of Swords. There's heartbreak. You're creating heartbreak, or you're having to go through some sort of heartbreak. I feel like, again, I'm going to say the same thing. You're choosing, okay, there's some sort of third party situation. It could be that you're putting somebody in a third party here. It could be that you're dealing with two additional people and you don't know which one to choose, and one is going to get hurt. I could also be, or you could tell me, Leo, that after so much pain, drama, and heartache, or, you going through this heartache, you realize that whoever you wanted is no longer available for you, and you're choosing to focus on yourself. You're choosing to be single. You're choosing to look good. You're choosing to do things. I feel like you're gonna, be kind of like a rebel. Like you're gonna want to get tatted, or you're gonna want to do your hair differently. You're gonna want to seek attention in that way. But I feel like you're manifesting something pretty big here. After a lot of, I don't know, like stagnancy, difficulty trying to match with somebody or trying to find love, I feel like you're going to meet somebody who is actually all about you, Leo. Very promising here. You are manifesting someone here. I feel like you guys are going to start texting first. Like there's going to be messages. So you could be meeting this person through a dating app or something like that. Look at that. So we have Aries, Virgo, and we also have Cancer here. Strong Aries, Virgo, Cancer. And oh, I forgot the shirt is all. I was eating pizza and it dripped food on me. I definitely feel that you are going to be in between two lovers here. It's like you're going to break somebody's heart, Leo, or someone. Okay, this has to be. Okay, I'm going to put it this way. Like, you're going to break someone's heart, Leo, because you're going to be dealing with two people that you care a lot about, and two people that you've been maybe entertaining here, talking, messaging. I feel like, you know, at least one of them, if not both, you've already met or you're about to meet in person. And I feel like they're both into you, but you need to make a decision. You know, Two of Pentacles is needing to choose one or the other. Okay. I feel like you're going to break somebody's heart here, Leo. If it's not you, I feel like it's stronger than you, Leo. But if it's not you, you're going to realize that somebody has a third party or somebody's dealing with someone else, you know. I think I think it's hard. I think it's hard because you, for some reason, feel like you already met the one, and it's gonna be it's for you. It's gonna be easy to make that decision because you have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So again, I feel like you're going to meet somebody, and maybe through that process you were already talking to someone else, you know, like you had already started something with someone, or maybe some sort of connection was, you know, held pending, and but it never got to where it got to where it was like for sure thing, you know. Maybe you guys acted single and disconnected and independent from each other, but you guys still wanted to see each other. And I feel like you're meeting someone else, and that one other person that you're meeting, you're gonna be like, oh shoot, I think I like this one better than the other one. Or this new person that you're meeting is gonna give you everything that the other person is not giving you. Therefore, you're going to release the other person, and the other person is gonna feel hurt because you guys did have some sort of connection here. It feels like the person did have some sort of emotional tied to you, but because I feel like you're choosing someone else here, or you're trying to choose between two, somebody's gonna get hurt overall. Like you're gonna hurt somebody's feeling. You're gonna break somebody's heart, Leo. You're gonna break somebody's heart. Yeah, it's gonna come out all into the light. Sun card, death card. It's someone, like, all this information or all this realization is going to be out into the light pretty soon. So I feel like you might be showing off your new lover, and this person that you dealt with, they might be like, what the heck? I thought Leo and I had something going on, or I didn't know Leo was talking to someone else or something like that, you know. That's what they're going to say. They're going to be surprised about it, but they're also, I feel like if you were dealing with somebody where things weren't moving forward, I feel like they're going to be shocked about it, and they're going to be heartbroken, but at the same time, they're not going to say anything because they weren't putting enough effort. Either they knew that you weren't in the connection putting effort, or vice versa. They were the ones not making it work for some reason, or not facilitating the connection. They made it very difficult. Both of you guys made it very difficult. Both of you guys acted disconnected. Both of you guys acted like you didn't need a partner, but you know, it was nice to hang out with this person and maybe, you know, get intimate with them. But I feel like you're just gonna meet somebody new, and you're gonna break someone's heart here. You're gonna break someone's heart, and it's gonna be devastating for the other person. I think you're about to meet somebody who actually is gonna give you everything you ever wanted when it comes to a connection. I feel like you're gonna match better than the other person that just really didn't, where they made you confused on where this whole situation stand, or stood. Because I feel like, yeah, there's a big ending coming up. And it's not, I don't think you're ending someone. I don't think somebody's breaking up with you. I think you're just letting somebody know, hey, I have someone new. I gave you a chance. I gave you an opportunity, and it just didn't work out, or it didn't give. It was difficult to get going, because I feel like you guys wanted to act disconnected, when you wanted to act independent from each other. So there was no commitment there, but the wanting to see each other was there for some reason. Okay, that's what I'm getting for Leo, which is kind of juicy. And let's go to Virgo. Oh, I can't spell. Virgo. What up, Virgo? Put that right there. I'm doing the banners as I do the live. I know. All right, so here we go. What do we have going on for Leo singles? What's going on? Virgo. All right, I feel like right now, Virgo, you're experiencing love, or you're about to experience a lot of love. Love that is gonna like get you um out of your out of your coolness. I feel like you're gonna experience love that is gonna push the boundaries um of your balance here, your emotional state. I feel like you're gonna meet someone who is gonna drive you crazy. You're gonna be in love with them. You're gonna be big time. Um, you're gonna be crushing on them. If it's not you, this is somebody else coming towards you. But I feel like whoever is coming towards you, Virgo, they're coming in with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. They're saying, I like you. I fell in love with you as soon as I saw you walking into the room. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Whoever it is that you're connecting, Virgo, they're coming in with this mentality of wanting to love you, wanting to have this emotional connection. They're open to it. And they're also looking into long term. They're also wanting and planning to take you, and for you to meet their family. If you guys want to have children, or this person wants to have children, I think they're going to talk children. They're going to say, hey, how do you feel about kids? Do you like kids, or do you not like kids? They could have kids already, but they could also be throwing the idea of wanting to have kids, wanting to have a bigger family, even if they have kids. This person is literally head over heels for you, or it could be that you are big time in love with this person. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here, energy, water sign energy. Look at that. Two aces, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Here's the opportunity. Here is a some sort of offer being put on the table. Do you want it or not? It's going to be up to you, Virgo. Could be a Pisces here that you're connecting with. It feels like, although this person, this water sign, this could also be your energy, but whoever is coming in wanting to connect and create some sort of new connection here or adventure, it feels like there's a little bit of a little bit of friction here where you guys have big differences. You might have similar interests, one or two things, but and when you get down to it, like you guys are so much different. You guys think very different. It's like an earth sign trying to connect with the water sign. Was that water and earth? What does it make? Mud. It makes mud, and I feel like for you, Virgo, um this person could be love bombing you, or this person could be like uh telling you a lot of things really fast. This is how our house is going to be. This is how many kids we're going to have, or they want to have. Like, this person's telling you everything that they want in the long term, and it's making you feel kind of defensive about it. It's making you feel wanting to take a step back, okay? When it comes to the connection here, I feel like you're in between of like wanting to walk away from this connection because it's too much and you don't really match, but the fact that there's love and emotions and a new opportunity here, it kind of like still catches your eye. It's like you wanting to, well, I don't know if this is going to make sense, but it's like you going to the store and wanting to buy, say, a new pair of sunglasses, and you keep staring at them and you really want them, but it's like not a good idea because you might spend the rest of your money or you might, it's going to be very expensive, and it might not be a good idea because X reason. But you still like, oh, but it's right there, but I can have it, but it could be mine, and you keep fascinating about, taking selfies with it, walking in the street with your brand new pair of sunglasses, and it's like right there, but at the same time, it's like maybe it's not the best idea. And I feel like it's the same type of energy here with this person coming up to you. They're offering you a lot of love. They're offering you a lot of I don't know, ideas of where they want to go with this connection, and for you it's like, oh, hold up, wait a minute, that's way too much. Like, chill down. Like, we just barely met. We don't even know our birthdays yet, or something like that. It's like we don't even know uh if we're allergic to stuff. Like, we don't know each other that deep, and you're already throwing a lot of things. And I feel like this person is just excited to, get to know you, to be with you, and that's why they're so about you. I feel like this person does do like astrology or listens to astrology, also maybe tarot. This person could be asking a tarot reader or something like that. If not, they're just a Pisces that is very intuitive, and I know they feel that you do love them, and I know that they're gonna feel your, the way that, oh God, the way they're all this emotions is making you feel, Virgo. But look at this wedding. This situation involves wedding. This, I'm telling you, this person is like throwing out ideas, and this person is saying, hey, like, I really want to get married, and I want this house and this location with these many kids, like, I want, the picket fence or whatever. And you're over here like, what? That's too much. We just met. I like you and all, but that is way too much too fast. I also feel like this person is trying to get control of you, or in a way like control of the situation, when maybe you're the one that usually likes to plan things and take things slow. And that's one of the things that is making you a little bit unsure, or making you feel a little bit defensive here, okay? Virgo. So I feel like you are meeting somebody pretty soon. There's love in the horizon for you, Virgo, so stay up. Stay up, playa. All right, who's next? Virgo. Libra. Let's go to Libra. I'm gonna make the banner real quick. It's gonna be like 2 seconds. Count 2 seconds on my go. Okay, hold on. All right, count 2 seconds. 1, 2. See, told you. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on. Properties. Just turn off the motion. Okay, so yeah. Let's go to Libra. Let's see what we have for Libra here. Celestial, oh my God. How you been? Where you been? What is up? Letty. Thank you so much for your super chat. Appreciate you. I am so glad to hear from you. Oh my God. I was wondering about you. When I drove to California, I was like, I thought about everybody that lived in California. I was like, oh my God, like I gotta get to them. I was planning on staying so much longer in Cali, but obviously I don't know if you see my life. My Chris got somewhat sick and I didn't want to get sick, so we ended up driving back right away. I don't do good when I get sick. Like I'm a big baby. Like I need to be in bed and, watching TV, lights off, and just recover. And I was like, if I get sick in California, it's going to suck because, how am I going to drive back? It's going to take forever. It's going to be really uncomfortable. And I don't like that. So we just head back but my plan was to do everything. Universal Studios, eat a lot of food, maybe go to a bar or a club with Ed and, chill or something. Not necessarily like a club. I don't know about a club, but I don't know. Go and experience some, I don't know, Cali lifestyle, I guess. I just don't want to go to like a club and end up in a shootout or whatever. Because here in Denver, it's crazy like that. Like you go to a bar nowadays and you're not surprised if there's somebody shooting, drive-by, people getting stabbed. It's crazy like that. They actually closed a couple of clubs downtown because people got murdered there. People got killed, It's really that bad. And the drugs is even worse. Overdosing on fentanyl is like all-time high here, and people have died literally on the street. It's crazy. But yeah, we definitely want to go back. We want to go back to Vegas and then to Cali again. And I think we're going to make that trip around summertime. All right, so let's go to Libra. Let's see what are the messages. Maybe you want to do a live together, Letty. Maybe you're already ready. I don't know. Because I know you read tarot. Remember the reading you did for me? I think you read for me once, Letty, and you said something about an ex coming back. It actually did happen. Just so you know, I forgot to tell you, it actually did happen. Surprisingly, she came back and things were good, but it's just weird. The connection is weird. I just don't know what it is. Like I don't know if there's love there or if it's more like a friendship type of thing. We seem to come together maybe at the wrong time, or I don't know. But what you told me about, somebody coming back, it actually did happen. I think you read for me. I think you actually also told me the zodiac sign. My beard or my mustache is like poking my nostrils. That's why I keep doing that. But I think you even told me the zodiac sign, and yeah, I didn't think it was, because I was like, no, I'm done with that person. We're done. That person cannot come back because that person has someone else. And then here they came back. Somehow we ended up talking again. I'm not gonna say that they came back to me, that, you know, we and both of us somehow ended up talking again and ended up seeing each other again. Nothing happened after that. Like, it's just weird. But just so you know. So you are very accurate. So, but I'm still single. I'm still single, and I feel good about it, you know. I feel good about me being single and whatever. I'm actually dating. I'm talking to somebody right now, but I don't know. I don't know how or what it's going to happen. Maybe you can pull some cards whenever you have time to see where this new person that I'm talking to, like, how is it gonna unfold? Because I haven't met them in person. Like, we've been talking for, I don't know, a week or so, and it's been pretty cool. But we're supposed to meet pretty soon, and I'm nervous. I'm curious. And I don't want to pull cards myself because I just don't trust myself to be truthful. But I don't know. Let's see here. Let's go to Libra. What do you have? What are the messages for Libra here? Ooh, a lot of cards wanted to fly out, Libra. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. So I have love. Okay, I bet. Let me know. You should definitely pull some cards. I don't care. Just put it in the put it in the chat if you have a tarot deck with you. If not, whenever you have a chance, just let me know. So Libra, you have Two of Cups. That's very promising. That is soulmate connection. That is a friendship evolving into love. That is definitely love interest here. Wow, I feel like you guys have a lot in common. You're about to meet, if not, you already met somebody that you guys have a lot of common with. I feel like you're fighting for this person, or you're gonna get pushed to fight for this person, meaning like you're gonna try. If you're a Libra that usually doesn't chase, then you're gonna be chasing this person 100%, because I feel like you guys have a lot in common, and I feel like you guys see each other as long-term commitment, marriage, or whatever, you know. I feel like you're not gonna let this person go that easily. This person can have kids. We're looking at the earth sign, Taurus or Virgo, strong Taurus or Virgo, but it could also be a water sign. I have a little bit of fire as well. I also have a fire sign now, King of Wands. I think this person is very good looking. I think this person is gonna like drive you nuts. This person is gonna test. This person is gonna test you. I feel like this person is gonna get you to do things you never done before. That's kind of, I mean, that's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, okay. Okay, this person is gonna push you out of your comfort zone here, and you're going to, I don't know, you're gonna do things you never done for anybody before, and yeah, this person's offering you something solid. I don't know why it's like throwing your it's throwing you off, Libra, and that's probably why, because you're a Libra. It's because you don't know if to trust this person. The first thought that you're gonna get in your head, or that first thought that is gonna come to your mind is, this person is a player. Because I know Libras, as soon as they see the King of Wands, are gonna be like, oh, they're a player. Oh, they have many, many lovers, or they're just non-committal, but this person could be over here just saying, hey, you know what, I got ready because I was looking for love and I found it here with you. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're like a player or whatever. They're very passionate, high libido. But it doesn't mean that they give that to everybody. You're just unsure of this person. You're just unsure. I feel like you're gonna make this connection move very slow. Like there's gonna be some sort of insecurity within yourself, Libra, or if it's not insecurity, like you're unsure of this person, and that's what makes that saying, like when you're on the bike and you put a stick through the wheel, and then you just automatically eat shit because you put that stick through the wheel. So it's like that. I feel like because you don't trust it, because you're making up things inside your head, I feel like you're gonna let go of this person, or you're gonna make this connection go super slow. I feel like this person is interested, but I feel like they also see you as very disconnected. Queen of Wands, not necessarily a bad energy, but it's somebody that the way they see you is emotionally unavailable, because maybe you're guarding your heart a lot, or hard, like you're guarding your emotional pump, your heart, you're guarding it too well. And this person's saying, yeah, I don't think Libra is into me, or I don't think Libra feels the same way that they do. But there is this Two of Cups energy, which is, again, what I said at the beginning, is like a friendship that could evolve into something more. But I feel like the vibes is like maybe you're wanting to put this person in like a friend zone or something like that, because you're not sure of what you want. Libra. I like Libra, and I love Libras. I freaking love Libras 100%. I dated a Libra once, and it was amazing, but they required a lot of like, I don't know, validation. They required a lot of I needed to constantly remind them why I was with them, or how I felt about the connection. It got old super quick, and it kind of pushed me away. That pushed me away, and I feel like it's what's happening here. So you're getting cards that say, let your friends help you. Pull the 10 of Cups, Rigo, for the new date. No way. Oh my God. No way. That makes me so happy, because I actually, when I did the Leo reading, there was a 10 of Cups, I believe. Was it? I don't want to say this person's zodiac sign, because I don't want to put her like that. Every time I say, I'm talking to somebody, we're supposed to go on a date, and I say it here on the live, like it doesn't happen. Like it just doesn't work out. But oh my God, she's super cool. Completely different. Like, I'm not saying that, we're not alike or anything like that, but like we've been talking and we match really good. But if you guys ever see me with her, you guys are gonna be like, what? She is, she's very interesting. I don't know. I don't want to say too much, because she might be watching this. I don't think so, because she doesn't have my social media or anything like that. She knows I read tarot, but I never gave her my channel or anything like that. But still, you just never know. And I like the 10 of Cups. Thanks. That was Sag Moon Gem. Bet. Okay, so for you, Libra, we have let friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So again, when it comes to this situation, this new lover coming up, whether this is a friend declaring love for you, or maybe this could be a friend that they're like, hey, Libra, I know we're friends, but I have feelings for you. It's like you don't trust this person all the way, Libra, and maybe talking to your friends will give you additional insight on what to do in this situation, okay? You also have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Those are the cards. Maybe that's why it gets very difficult and very, I don't know. Why is it that Libras are sometimes required so much assurance? I don't know. Is anybody a Libra here? Can you tell me why? Probably the same reason why Leos require a lot of attention, or they want attention, right? It's just something that they do. I don't know. I'm actually a Libra Venus, and that's probably why I'm single. Maybe I won't be single that long. All right, let's move on to what is it, Libra? Scorpio. Yeah. Okay. Scorpio. I always have issues with the spelling of Sagittarius, so I'm just gonna put Sag whenever we get to the Sag. I'm actually thinking like, oh shoot, yeah, how are you gonna spell Sagittarius? Like, how old are you? Have you not learned the zodiac? Don't you read tarot and stuff? I don't know. I guess I'm just weird like that. All right, here we go. Scorpio, what do we have for you? What are the messages for you, Scorpio? Letty's like, look at the spelling, Sagittarius. There we go. Okay, so here we go. What are the messages for Scorpio? Ooh, Scorpio. Okay. All right. So this is not going to talk about new love coming up. Right now, what tarot wants to address is the fact that you're going through something kind of difficult. I know. Everybody wants to know when the lover's gonna show up, and nobody wants to hear about the pain and the fact that you gotta heal yourself before you meet someone, right? But this energy is going to keep you stuck. This energy is not going to allow you to manifest somebody. And if you do manifest someone into your life, you're going to throw this energy onto them. So what's going to happen is like you're going to feel like a victim, or you're going to like show this energy of depression, and things haven't gone your way, and the freaking world is out to get you, Scorpio. And it's like, no. You have the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords. For some of you guys, there's some sort of restriction here. Maybe you guys could be going, I don't know, to some sort of facility. Maybe there's going to be restrictions, things that you can't not do. your freedom being taken away due to some event. That's very specific, you know. Eight of Swords pertains to like mental imprisonment, but could also be like a card of going to jail or having to go to like some sort of class or classes, or you know, the alcoholic blah blah blah, you know. Your freedom has been taken away or will get taken away, so you're gonna be limited on what you're gonna do. I feel like you're over emotional right now, Cancer. That message of like going to jail and stuff like that is very specific. Do not drink and drive. If you're a Scorpio and you drink a lot, do not drink and drive. Go ahead and go out and drink. Get an Uber home. Just get an Uber home. Okay. If it's not about that, Scorpio, I feel like you're still longing for somebody. You're still like waiting for someone to come back. You're still like stuck when it comes to some sort of connection, relationship here. A person that you haven't been able to release, and you know, like you want to make some sort of gesture here. Like you want to communicate with them. Maybe you want to apologize, but overall, I'm gonna tell you right now, even if you apologize right now, I feel like this person is not gonna believe you. I feel like this person is already distant from you. I feel like whoever it is that you're still connected to or still wondering about has already moved on, has already made friends, has already slept with other lovers, I would say. You feel a very deep connection to this person, but it's very distant. It's very, you know, you guys are just too far apart. Like, Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You are losing sleep. You are constantly thinking about them. They stress you out. This person stresses you out. Whoever it is that you still haven't been able to release, you still feel like you're a victim. You're a victim to this person. Scorpio, you poor Scorpio, you know. Poor Scorpio. And you're saying, yeah, poor me. They just don't get it. They just don't understand how I feel, how they make me feel, and how this whole thing has triggered me to do unhealthy things or unlawful things. And look at me now, you know? I also feel like for some of you, if that doesn't resonate, Cancer, or not Cancer, maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, because that's pretty far off. Cancer is like way back there, so it's not like, because sometimes people, like, sometimes tarot readers say like, oh, you know, like right now I'm reading for Scorpio. If I would have said Libra because I just did Libra, then it would have been my mistake but because I said Cancer, and Cancer is like way, you know, before, maybe you are dealing with a Cancer, maybe another water sign. But overall, I feel like you're still stuck on somebody you haven't been able to move on from. You're still waiting on some sort of action from this person, even if they're in another state, another country, or whatever. Or maybe even another relationship. You're still waiting. You're still waiting for this person to like come back or contact you or something like that. But I just don't like this energy. I do not like this energy. Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords for you, Scorpio. It's just not pleasant, and it's not gonna take you anywhere. It's not gonna help you manifest anything. There's some sort of idea that you gotta get out of your head when it comes to this particular person that you're waiting for. And if it's not a person, it's just like the experiences you've had, you know, in life when it comes to love, then you gotta change that. You cannot dwell on the blockages, the difficulties, and things that did not work in your life. You need to look into the possibilities and what's up ahead for you, to make your life a little bit easier. That way you can focus on what's positive rather than what is always affecting you emotionally and mentally. I feel like some of you Scorpios, you guys are gonna meet a fire sign. I know I say Leo a lot not because I'm a Leo, but oh my god, like, tell me not, is this not Leo energy? Like, these are the cards coming out. So I feel like some of you Scorpios are gonna meet a Leo, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign, that is gonna release you or relieve you from all the stress you have, or from, you know, it's gonna get you unstuck from this situation. This could be a friend. This could also turn into some sort of love opportunity for you, a partner here. But this person is gonna show you that love, there's still hope when it comes to love. That you do deserve love, and maybe they are bringing in love here. Kind of interesting to see a water sign and a fire sign come together and balance each other out here. How long is it gonna last? I don't know. Hopefully forever. But the fact that they're gonna get you unstuck of this old mentality, this old feeling, this, you know, this bad taste in your mouth when it comes to love. The fact that they're gonna change that, it's sort of a blessing, and it's sort of a good thing. This could be your angel here, you know. Even if it doesn't last, but they do definitely get you out of that, you know, mentality of feeling defeated and feeling like life is not fair and you're always a victim to everybody and everything. I'm a Scorpio rising, so I mean, don't think that I'm like, you know, being hard on you. Yeah, so you're gonna meet somebody. So you have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So whoever this fire sign is, and I think is a very strong fire sign, yeah, this person's gonna help you. This person's gonna allow you to release all this trauma. And even if you're telling me that you're already healed, Scorpio, then that's one of the reasons why this person's showing up, is because you already did the work, and this is true love that you're gonna acquire. So I feel like, yeah, let me pull a time oracle just to see a time frame when this person is gonna come to Scorpio's life in August. Oh, I'm telling you, this mother is a Leo in August. Look at that. I know I say like, oh, you could be doing, you know, with the Leo, and it's not just because I'm a Leo. And no, I don't talk to all the zodiac signs at all. But yeah, what do you say about that? Like, what do you think about that? And maybe it's not a Leo, maybe it's just a fire sign. But you know, Leo season is maybe when you guys will meet. Let's just put it that way. You know, let's just not give so much attention and, I don't know, to the Leo. It's probably like a bunch of Leos like, oh yeah, huh? Yeah, it's talking about me, huh? Yeah, huh? I guess I'm meeting a Scorpio in summertime. Around my birthday, I'm gonna meet a Scorpio, and it's like, okay. Oh shoot. Oh, thank you so much, Sage Moon. I appreciate your super chat. Celestial. Oh, you pull some tarot. All right, Letty saying Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands, High Priestess, Queen of Swords. Ugh. Five of Swords. It makes sense. You see her as Q of P back. What is that? As Q of P back. Q of P back. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Right? You feel she holds her own. Two of Wands is waiting for that meetup. High Priestess. Oof. I don't know about the High Priestess. I don't know if that's a good card to have when it comes to the High Priestess. It makes me nervous because High Priestess is still kind of, it's a little, how would you say it? Mysterious. I like a little bit of mystery, but if you're gonna keep me guessing, if I'm gonna have to like find out another way, or like, I don't know. I'll be like, I'm going to bed. Have a nice life. I check out of the game. Oh man, I need to do better. Let's go to. I appreciate you guys pulling cards for me. Appreciate that, 100%. Let's see. I'm gonna be able to spell this right because let me post it how to spell Sagittarius. Sorry, I'm burping right on the mic. Ooh. Okay, I think I got, there it is. Sagittarius. Okay, cool. Oh man, here we go. A following title. Oh, flowing. No, that's not what I want. Oh, come on. My computer's so far out. Why is Sagittarius name so long? Why can't it just be Sagittarius? Or not Sagittarius, Sag. Or Horseman or whatever. I don't know. Centaur. Okay. Let's see. Is you honing in on your intuition? Queen of Swords is you being a bit guarded going in. Five of Swords is you saying, nah, I'm going to make my own work the way I want it. Ooh. Be not afraid, have fun, keep it light. To have expectations is to ruin the possibilities. You're right. Oh man, I'm gonna give up on this connection. No, I'm just being dramatic. Freaking Leo drama. It took me a while to learn the spelling of my own zodiac sign. Oh, it took you a while to learn the spelling of your own zodiac sign? No, I'm not going to give up. I'm gonna go meet this person and see what it's all about. I am excited. I've been single for a good while, and I think I need to change that. And if it doesn't work with her, I'm just gonna go out and do my thing, because I've actually been pretty active trying to talk to people and trying to connect with somebody. I'm giving everybody a fair opportunity. Let me just specify that. I'm giving every woman a fair opportunity here. You met your person long distance? So you already met them in person, or you have a person that is long distance, Letty? I'm telling you, Engaged now. You're engaged. You're engaged. You're telling me you're engaged, or you want me to engage with this person, or engage with somebody. All right, let's go to Sagittarius. Keep talking to me. Let me keep telling me what to do. All right, let's go. What do we have for Saggy? What are the messages for Saggy here? Sagittarius. Ooh, it's not that bad. Four of Swords. Okay, maybe you're waiting for your person to appear. You're taking your time. You're healing. There is, when it comes to your romantic life, even if you have suitors, you're not in a hurry. Sag, you're not in a hurry. And it's okay. It's good. Not bad. Did you see that face I made? You are thinking of a person that broke your heart, that freaking cheated on you, or you cheated on them, Saggy. You haven't been able to heal from someone from your past, and I think you want to manifest them back into your life. If you don't want to manifest them back into your life, I feel like you're overthinking and overanalyzing the situation, where you might manifest them back into your life. Some of you guys, they're still pending, how would you say, like there's still pending energy, or pending, there's something pending between y'all two that you guys need to finish up. Could be a contract, could be that this person owes you something, could be that this person took something from you, or you did, and now they want it back, or something like that. You know, it's like one of those things where there's some sort of encounter still pending here, and it's bound to happen. It's going to happen. It sucks because I don't think you want to see this person. I don't think you're capable of seeing this person. Or if this is not your energy, it could be that this person doesn't want to see you at all. You know, like this person's like, just bring me the thing and just leave it at my neighbor's and I'll grab it from my neighbor, you know, or you know, this person is like, I'll ship it to you, even though we live 5 miles away. I'll send it through UPS, you know, secure shipping with signature required, whatever it is that you guys. But I feel like overall, there's some sort of comeback from a past person here, that there's some pending business still needing to get done. I feel like things ended very, very bad, very very painful with this person. Like things did not end well at all, and I feel like you've healed, you've stayed a distance, and you guys have stayed a distance, but throughout time, especially you Sagittarius, you've thought about this person. You still cry about this person, you still think about this person, you haven't been able to release this person, but I think slowly you've been learning to leave or disconnect from this person. But the fact that they're back, or the fact that they're about to come back into your life, is gonna fucking throw you off. And whatever it is that they're doing, or whatever it is that they're bringing, or whatever it is that it's pending between y'all two, it's an ending. It's like the last thing. It's like the again, it's like this person coming back and saying, hey, you took something from me and I want it back, and that's the last time you're gonna hear from this person. Or for some of you guys, there's some sort of reconciliation wanting to happen, and the fact that somebody gets rejected and somebody says, no, it's not gonna happen, no, that's not possible, no thank you. It's kind of a liberating type of energy, because, you know, somebody doesn't want to come back to this. It could be you, Sagittarius, it could be this person coming back, it could be a Pisces, but it's just some sort of, it's like a blessing in disguise, the fact that you guys don't come back together. And I'm reading for the single people, and I feel like the single Sagittarius do have somebody coming back from their past. But I am going to throw this out there. If you're dealing with a Pisces and you don't know where you stand in this connection or how you feel about them, I feel like there's a third party, and not necessarily there's like some sort of cheater or another lover. I feel like there's some sort of third party influence that is pushing you to disconnect with somebody. For some of you guys, like, you are realizing that the person you're with right now, you're not in love with them. Like, the person you want is the one that is no longer with you, or that's crazy. That's crazy. Overall, whatever this person brings, it's going to be healing. It's going to be like, again, it's like a blessing in disguise, because, you know, they could be like a Sagittarius, or they could be not a Sagittarius. They could be like a Pisces, or a freak, man, Aquarius, and Aquarian. And I feel like whatever it is that they bring, you're not buying it. But at the same time, it's like clarity, it's closure, and it's going to be able to, you're going to be able to release this. Although it's going to trigger a lot of things. And if you're the one getting rejected, it's going to feel bad. But at the same time, I feel like you're going to be able to just release this person and let them go for good. Okay? Ugh. So I am predicting somebody from your past. You're dealing with You're dealing with somebody from your past. You could have been married to this person. You could have been married to this person, Saggy. You're contemplating on this person. I feel like it's hard for you to let go of somebody that was very, very important in your life. This could be like an ex-wife, ex-husband that you haven't gone over with, but you already made a life away from them, or like you guys could, you have 2 10s and you're confused about how you feel about them. Like, there's a sense of feeling betrayed and feeling like they wasted your time this whole time that you guys were together. But at the same time, there's a feeling of you haven't experienced a better love than what this person gave you or offered you in the past. And here they come again, and they're like steering your feelings. They're like, you're like you're like thinking about how even if you're with somebody new, or if you're about to date someone new, like you're thinking about how you just can't stop thinking about them. I don't want to put things in your head, but there's contemplation. I don't know if it's from you or from them. I think it's going to be from both of you guys. If it's not for you, then it's going to be them. It's going to, this contemplation of asking, so is there a possibility that you still love me, or that, maybe they're asking if you still love them, or if you still have a strong connection, because maybe there's a wanting to redo some sort of cycle here. I feel like some of you Sagittarius have been running away from somebody that has been wanting to end some sort of cycle with you as well. And I'm not saying like running, hiding, or anything. It's just kind of difficult for you because this person triggers you in many ways. Especially, and I say that because of the moon card. The moon card is like standing out to me. Like the moon card is like, it's screaming at me, and it's letting me know that it's like, for you it's oof. It's very emotional. Very, very emotional. There it is. You have unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So some of you guys could be leaving some sort of relationship and going back to a past person. Some of you guys are going to have somebody from the past come back, and you're going to realize that it could be you or them, that it's going to realize that there's not enough love here. There's the possibilities of having another opportunity or another go around in this connection are not even possible anymore, whether that's you that is realizing, or maybe this person that is coming back from the past, that, you know, they're realizing that with you. Somebody wants to get back with you. I don't know if it's you or maybe them, but I do feel like somebody wants to put effort. For some of you guys, again, it's just the simplicity of like finalizing this cycle, closing it, giving back whatever it is that you owe or that you took or that you have from this person, giving it back to this person and just saying, okay, you know, good riddance, peace, have fun, be safe, have a great life, and then you guys go your own ways. I don't see anything about new love here. It's not talking about new love, and even if this was a little bit of new love energy, it's just overall it's unrequited love. So there's not enough chemistry or attraction in this connection for it to take off or go anywhere. But I strongly feel like Sagittarius are dealing with somebody from the past. But let's go to guys, remember that I do free tarot readings. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. You're gonna get a notification whenever I come on the live to do free tarot readings. I read for you. I do predictions. I give you the whole enchilada. When it comes to the tarot readings, it's fun, it's uplifting. We all support each other, and it's free, and you can ask whatever you want, as crazy as it might sound or as weird as it might sound, and I will try to answer that with the tarot and my intuition. So you should subscribe. Check it out. Check it out. It's pretty cool. Carlos, no, Carito Picante, is that your name? Oh, Carlito Picante. You do want her back, but yeah, it sucks, dude. Or sorry, you're a guy, huh, Carlito? It kind of sucks. It sucks to be in between that and to still feel connected. One thing that I will tell you is that and this is something that you're gonna hear from me a lot, is the heart is always gonna love. The heart is always gonna keep that person in there. It's how you tell yourself and train your mind to address the connection that is gonna set you free, because maybe you can say it was a wonderful experience, whether it was good or bad, and now we're on to the next one. You know, you gotta learn to disconnect. If you're gonna love hard, if you're gonna fall in love, you gotta learn to disconnect from people. Because if you're constantly gonna love people and people are gonna walk away from you and walk all over you, then life is gonna be very, very difficult. It's only fair for you to love hard, but also to learn to disconnect and learn to say, hey, it wasn't meant to be, or it was just a moment, a brief, time, but I learned a lot. I had fun, whatever, and I set this person free. I'm no longer attached nor, bonded to this energy or this person, and you move on with your life. It's gonna take a little bit of time. It's gonna take a little bit of work, but eventually you're gonna find love. You're gonna find love. And the reason why people don't find love when they're heartbroken is because they keep dwelling on the past. They keep thinking of that one other person that they missed out on all the opportunities that the universe is trying to give them to them. It's trying to give you, or give it to them, the ones that are like heartbroken. And it sucks to realize, to think back, that because you were so heartbroken, you missed out on an opportunity with this particular person that could have been so good, but because you still were hanging and you still couldn't release the past person, you missed out on that really nice opportunity. I've actually thought back of situations when I was like super heartbroken, when I was super lost because of heartache and because of a lover and messed up situation. I was lost. I was a lost soul. And there's this song in Spanish that it says, when somebody is heartbroken and or just overall broken, they tend to like run from place to place, from person to person, kissing. That's how the song says. And kissing, kissing random lips and trying to find love with someone else. But at the same time, your soul dies more, or like gets lower, sinks. I don't know. It's in Spanish. I'm trying to translate it, but like the more you try to push or force love into your life before healing, the harder it becomes on you. Like the darker you become. And I like the song. It's kind of sad because it's about a guy who talks about his entire how would you say, like he starts talking on the song. He starts talking about when he was a kid, his dad left, and he ran behind the car, but the dad left and never came back. How his girlfriend cheated on him and is now with a new man, but he still wants her back. And how he tried to find someone new and it just didn't work, and he felt even lonelier because he was randomly hooking up with people. It's a pretty cool song, and it's deep, like deep song. But yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna go and move on to Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's go, Cappies. I don't know if I spelled it right, but I don't care. I don't care at all. Bam. Move that right about here. Capricorn. Welcome. Capricorn. Yeah, I spelled it right. Thanks. Thanks, Letty. Appreciate you. Let's see what we have. What are the messages? This was supposed to be like one of those matchmaking videos or lives where people post, their zodiac sign, and the energies are so freaking depressing, Jeez, only a couple of zodiac signs have, gone readings of new people, but it's okay. It's good. All right, so here we go. Capricorn, huh? Capricorn. Okay. Oof. I'm hearing something about your reality being shifted, being changed. So uh there's some sort of idea or some sort of thought that you've had when it comes to like life or lovers or something like that, that is going to be changed. Okay, hear me out. Hold on. You have the Tower. The thing, okay, so the thing here, I feel like whoever you're meeting next, or I don't want to, I mean, this could also be, speaking of a Capricorn that literally chose to walk away from a marriage, some sort of unionship. If you were, I don't know, for some of you guys, you're gonna realize that there's some sort of fixed marriage, or there's something that, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but there's some sort of fixed marriage, or you've been assigned a lover somehow. And it's just gonna take you by surprise. Okay, it's gonna want to make you run away. It's gonna want to make you. It's gonna make you very emotional. I feel like some of you Capricorns, there's this connection that it's not working out with, and it's still bothering you deep to the core. There's like so much internal conflict when it comes to this connection. Like inside of you, like exteriorly, like in surface level, you seem to be okay. People are seeing you as, oh, okay, cool. That person is, Capricorn is just hanging out. Capricorn is single, and like everybody, Capricorn is single. If anybody wants to date a Capricorn, they're over here, and you're like, yeah, but deep down, you're like, oh. What's happening? What is even life? I feel like you're questioning your beliefs, you're questioning life, you're questioning what you're doing. Right now, I feel like you're in your feelings. I feel like you're unsure. You're not that confident. I feel like it's just so much going on here in your head and your mental space, Capricorn. Not only that, but you have um, this guy at the bottom of the deck. What is this? Shoot. I'm tired. Uh, the Hermit. You have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, and it's like it's putting you on your feelings. Like it's like wanting. It's making you wanting to withdraw from the love scene, from you socializing and being maybe at home. There's some sort of rude realization, or something erupt here with the Tower that I don't know. It feels like you get blocked again. For some of you guys, I know this is not for everybody. This is going to be specific. Like, you realize that you're being assigned somebody and you don't like it, or you're being pushed towards a particular person by your family, or by your culture, and you don't want that. And it's like, it feels like you just want to run away. You just want to fight against it. You want to go against it. You don't want it. It has to do with family. It has to do with culture, and it has to do with maybe like and I know they do like fixed marriages, like in other countries, but the news are coming and you're not liking it. For some of you guys, for some of you Capricorns, you guys got pretty close to like getting married with somebody, and somehow the connection suffers some sort of breakup, or the tower. The tower is an energy of like realizing that something's not right. Although you guys thought that you guys were going to end up, in a long-term partnership, married or whatever, there's that realization that, oh shoot, it's not going to happen. And I feel like it's still like affecting you. The moon and the 501s is still affecting you pretty bad internally. Whatever it is that is going on with you, there's some sort of battle going on with you inside, whether, I don't know, you're battling feelings for somebody, or you're battling, again, you not wanting to be assigned to someone or something like that. I'm getting that very specific, but that's going to be for like 1% of you guys, probably like nobody, but I do get that. I don't really see new love. I feel like you're still dealing with someone, or you're still thinking of somebody. You're still in your feelings. I don't think you're able or capable of accepting or even welcoming new love right now, Capricorn. 10 of Swords. Look, I'm telling you. And this is supposed to be for the singles, and it's speaking of some Capricorns still dealing with the fact that you haven't been able to meet somebody new, is because you're still fixated to that, and it's blocking you. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, or I'm not saying that that you're in the wrong, because an ending and a connection that was very good or very strong to you deserves a little bit of I don't know. Deserves a little bit of emotions being thrown at it, and deserves a little bit of tears being, shed about it if it was a good connection. I'm not saying you're in the wrong. I'm saying that, the fact that things are not working out for you is because your energy is somewhere else, okay? When it comes to love. Oh man, I'm tired. Is there anybody coming into, is there anybody new coming into Capricorn's life? Capricorn. Bam. No. It's saying that you're going to continue to hold back. It's saying that you're going to continue to fight with this. Your mission is to walk away, disconnect. And if you already did, if you're single and good to go, then, and this is not resonating with you, then this is not your reading. I feel like you should just, maybe come to the free tarot readings and I'll read for you specifically. This is general, and I'm connecting with somebody here who, is still dwelling on a some sort of past connection, or maybe some sort of fresh breakup that just happened right now. And your mission, if you want new, is going to be to go through the emotions and to release this person completely out of your life if you really don't want this person back. I feel like it's going to be very hard, because although you do have the 8 of Cups here, which is walking away from somebody that was at one point everything for you, you also have the 5 of Cups, meaning that you still don't feel validated. You still don't feel with this person, you don't feel like valued, like your feelings doesn't matter. It's maybe what you can be telling me, that it's how you feel with this person. And I don't think whoever I'm picking up, I don't think you want new. I don't think you're even looking into a new person. Even if, it's funny because how I said that even if you've been assigned a lover, and it doesn't have to be like that. It could be that your friends are saying, hey, we're going to hook you up with somebody. Hey, we're going on the blind date. You're going to like this person. We chose this person for you. You feel like, that's something I don't want to do. And I don't think you're ready for it. I really don't think you're ready for love right now. I'm sorry. I'm going to get you one of these cards, because this reading talks more about like you're going and your difficulties rather than the new love. And I'm sorry for those Capricorns that are healed and ready to welcome new love. And maybe this reading wasn't resonating with you, but that's what the cards are saying. So you have helper of action. You're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It will be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. So what this card is telling you is, regardless of what you're going through, again, choose to smile, choose to look into the positive, keep yourself busy, and if you really want to walk away from this, if there's no turning back or going back to this person, then really try hard to just disconnect and don't get too into the fact that you got rejected, you got cheated on, you got hurt by this person. It's like your mission is just to walk away right now. Sorry, I really wanted to do like some sort of positive. I want positive readings for you guys, but shoot, it's not always gonna be like that, right? I want positive readings too, but I don't always get positive readings. I'm like, what? I'm the I talk to the cards now. I'm like, I own you. I'm the tarot reader. Cards are like, no way, Jose. You're smoking something, because it ain't gonna happen. All right, let's go to Aquarius. Bow, 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 bow. Aquarius. Let's see here. That does not say Aquarius. Come on. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. Look at it. Ooh, how pretty. Oh, geez, I'm tired. I am super tired. All right, here we go. Aquarius. You know that song that goes, Notorious? I don't know why I always link it with Aquarius. Okay, I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. I'm tired. All right, let's see what your messages are. Aqua. There it is. Whoop, there it is. You have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Let me get some more energy here, more cards. Could be dealing with a Taurus, maybe an Aries, someone older than you. I feel like, I don't know, you're dealing with someone here, could be a Leo. And I only say, okay, maybe not, but you do have you do have the Sun card here. Could be Aries, Leo, or Taurus strongly right now. One of those three. I feel like you're spying on this person, or if you're not spying on this person, I feel like you're constantly checking this person's social media or see what they post. I feel like you're guarded towards this person, but you're also interested. I feel like they haven't made a move on you, and you've been wanting to make them, or you've been wanting for them to make a move or something. There's somebody here that you thought was gonna be, I don't know why I said thought, but there's somebody here that you think it's gonna be long term, but they're not they're holding back their emotions. They're not showing you that they want you. They're there, but they're not completely communicating that they want you. They want to be with you. They want to end up with you or whatever. This could also be your energy. You could be physically there, but when it comes to communicating our feelings, it's not happening. They're interested, you're interested, but it's not happening. With the Sun card here being in your spread, I will say that clarity is going to happen. There's going to be some sort of clarity when it comes to this person. Why are they holding back? Why are they not making a move? There's going to be something you're going to find out. You're going to go snooping around. You're going to check this person's social media, and you're going to find out why is it that this person never, I don't know, never chased you. If you want to get chased, they never did that. Maybe you want to know why, right? Why is it that this person is chasing someone else, Rigo, but not chasing me? Maybe that's your question. I don't know. You feel very content with this person. You feel like this is wish fulfillment, but there's like blockages when it comes to it. Nine of Cups to me is like, when it comes to you, you feel like, yeah, this is your person. This is somebody you want. You feel confident and comfortable that you guys are going to end up together, but not. Why? Because we have the Hangman. There is something here that is blocking you guys' connection. There's additional information coming out to the light that is going to get you to realize that whoever it is that you're dealing or you're going to deal with in the future, if they're hesitating, if there's, if they're not, chasing, is because there's something going on in the background. Okay. I feel like even if you're dealing with somebody right now, it's not going to go anywhere because both of you guys are closed out emotionally. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Hangman. I'm telling you that this person wanted you or still wants you, Aquarius, but they feel like it's hard to get action in this connection, like to whatever that means to you, whether that's like like sleeping together. It's gonna be really hard being in a committed relationship is gonna be very, very difficult because they're not open to it, and I don't think you're open to it either. I feel like they don't even know where they stand with you, or you don't even know where you stand with them. What's something that this person wants to tell Aquarius? Let's just change it up a bit. Tell me something that this person wants to tell Aquarius right now. I want to be your king, your queen. Okay. That's it. That's way too many. I feel unlucky in love. I missed out on this opportunity. Do you really see me? And I have to focus elsewhere. So whoever this person is, Aquarius, that you're thinking of or you're dealing with right now or is coming forward to you, it feels like they hold back because one, maybe you act like you're not interested, or maybe that's their deal where they're acting like if they're not interested, but they're there. And based on the messages that you're getting, is like this person just, they're saying they missed out on this opportunity with you. So they could be like leaving you, or they could be like choosing to, push their attention somewhere else. I have to focus elsewhere. what I have here, Aquarius, is a connection that just never took off, that had a lot of difficulties, that you guys couldn't even like align with each other. It's like, I feel like two people never really said what they wanted to say, and due to that, the connection literally died or is about to die, because people cannot speak out, or people cannot be clear on what they want. And it could be that there's like miscommunication or confusion, because I feel like both of you guys want each other, but at the same time is like, Bella, no. But at the same time, it's like you guys are not telling each other what you want. It's like somebody's like constantly thinking about you, Aquarius, and you're constantly hoping that someone's gonna make a move on you, or they're gonna like clarify something here. And I really don't see it happening. What is the outcome for this situation when it comes to Aquarius? 7 of Swords, sneaky energy, the Judgment. So I feel like again, we're not being honest with each other. They're not telling you really what they want. They're making a judgment call, which to me, whenever you get a judgment card or the Justice card, it's gonna be more of them making a fair decision when it comes to this connection. And if the fair decision is to walk away from you and leave this in the past and focus somewhere else, then that's what they're gonna do. You're gonna probably call this person, and well, not necessarily call them, but you're gonna realize that this person is just gonna disappear, and in your perspective, it's gonna seem like this person is choosing someone else rather than you. But the thing is that this person could be like, could be having difficulties understanding where you guys stand, because maybe somebody's acting a little bit disconnected, and so they have no other choice but to focus somewhere else. You know, it's like you can't say that this person lied to you or cheated on you, because obviously both of you guys cannot understand each other in this connection. It feels like somebody, again, is like interested and is still present, but they're not emotionally available. And I feel like somebody's just gonna leave this connection just out of nowhere. 7 of Swords, with no like no goodbye or anything like that, or with no notice, you know. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So that's maybe a card for you. Aquarius is like, whatever happens in this situation, don't worry, because if you stay positive, you're gonna call in love. Okay, I'm gonna get you one of these angel cards real quick. My Bella is wanting attention. I'm almost done, Bella. Wait. She's so mad. Can you guys hear her? She's like, 6 of Action. What a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotions, or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this person is heaven sent and say yes. So I think focusing on yourself, focusing on career, and pretty much your money, finances, and all that is going to be best for you, because I feel like whoever this is, or whoever this person wanted to be for you, might not end up being there anymore. I feel like maybe you're choosing to not allow this person in, and so they're gonna walk away. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Am I spelling Pisces right? I don't even know, y'all. I'm so freaking tired. And Bella, I have to take Bella out. That's, oh my God, Bella. I freaking love you so much. And you need to learn how to hold your poop and your pee longer, please. Oh God. She's like, come on, human. Come on, human. Wait. It's weird because today I went to pick up my son from school and she gets scared. She gets scared and I thought she was gonna poop because she was farting, but she was like, she would get scared every time she will fart. So I don't know what's going on with her. She's also an Aquarius. Bella's an Aquarius. I thought she was a Pisces, but she's an Aquarius. Okay, let's go. Pisces. Shh, 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 shh. Bella, relax. Let's see what your messages are, Pisces. Ooh. Oh, wow. 6 of Wands, success. Ooh. The Sun card. 6 of Wands. The Sun card. If it's not a Leo, I feel like summertime is going to be where you're going to find some sort of connection here. You're going to find somebody. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, Pisces. Are you dealing with a Leo? Are you dealing with a fire sign or maybe an earth sign? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Because you are going to manifest somebody into your life. They're already here. They're wanting to connect with you. They want long-term commitment, but it feels like someone is having a hard time. I don't think people or you or them they're pushing back. It's just that they're just trying to find a plan on how to cuff you up, on how to they're making a plan on making you fall in love with them. As I said, love is the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new person, Pisces. This is somebody you've never met before. This is an opportunity for you to experience love. So I do feel like you look at that. Oh my God, Pisces, come on. What's up, Pisces? I get so happy because I'm a Leo too. Look, is it me? Is it me you're looking for? It's like, I'm just messing with you. I'm just trying to be funny. But clarity's coming when it comes to love here. Love gestures, soulmate is coming your way. I feel like it's going to be a breath of fresh air. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of struggles here, a little bit of holding back. Hold on, Bella, give me a sec. But overall, I feel like you guys are going to be able to commit to each other. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Oh my God, what the heck? What the heck is going on here, Pisces? You're getting like the best cards. This is like the best reading. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Not only that, but the Sun and the 10 of Pentacles. Oh Lordy. Hey, no, Bella. Shh, look at me. Over here. Shh. See? No, hold your poop. It's this energy is like it overpowers everything from the past, like all the bad memories, all the bad lovers from the past. It overpowers it, and it shows you that love, there's still hope when it comes to love, because you're gonna meet somebody who's gonna be all about you, all about the heart, all about love, and wanting to care for you. This is probably like Pisces probably got the best reading of them all. definitely take the winner. Bella, no. Bella, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, faith will bring you romance. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Pay attention to the red flags. So I feel like, and the reason why I touched down on the past connections and stuff like that is because you don't want to. She's crazy. You don't want to bring that energy into it. Okay. Release the ex. This is someone new coming into your life here, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be positive for you. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I gotta go and take my Bella outside because she's gonna explode. Because she's been holding it in. Bella, over here. Look, over here. Ooh, birdie, birdie. No poop, no poop. No pooping on the kennel. I gotta go, y'all. All right, I'll message you, Letty, as soon as I can. Maybe tomorrow because I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Remember, life starts with love because the heart is the most important thing. It's gonna unlock. It's gonna unlock love, and it's gonna unlock a lot of abilities for you. I gotta go to